Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. It's Luke here. Back to work. Easter holidays are finished, which means the walk and the walk-in news will make a great return. I'm going to try to do this walk every day to the summer holidays now, get myself in shape for my summer holiday. Good way of losing weight. Anyway, not the best of topics today. No confirmed rumours yet, but the big rumour out there all last night is that Diop has picked up an injury. I've heard rumours that it's a cruciate tear, I've heard rumours that it's Achilles tear, and all the rumours all do have the same sort of ending, that he'll be out for the season. Nothing out of the major in the nose, nothing out of the club yet. If this is true, it's a disaster really. Like, we've got no Zuma obviously now to the end of the season. Ogbona's not going to be fit enough, or probably won't get a chance to play between now and the end of the season, leaving Big Craig Dawson as our only fit centre back. There was 3-4 players: Rice, Dawson, Diop, probably Antonio, that we couldn't afford to get injured between now and the end of the season, and unfortunately one of them now has got injured. God forbid if Dawson gets injured as well. We're in a real mess. We're in a real mess now in terms of defensively. It's a shame because he's played well the last two games. I know, we was all a bit nervous about him coming in after the Zuma injury. He had a good game against Lyon, played fairly well the weekend in the Burnley draw as well. This is where Big Dave Moyes earns his money though. What's he going to do in the next week and a half? Obviously Chelsea at the weekend. And then Frankfurt next Thursday. He's got to make some big decisions. He's got to get on the coaching pitch, and think a plan if the rumours are true. I hope it's not, but these things usually no smoke without fire. He's got a few options. He could go to 5 at the back. Potentially it'd be really, really makeshift, but it would be like Dawson at the centre, with Cresswell at left centre back, maybe Soufal at right centre back, Johnson right wing back. I would maybe Fredericks right wing back, and Johnson left wing back. I don't know, because I really don't want Masuaku in the team. He's too much of a liability. He looks better at left wing back than he does at left back, but we don't need players with liabilities in their locker. Obviously the other option that I wouldn't mind seeing, to be honest with you, is again maybe go the 3 at the back, Cresswell left centre back, Dawson centre back, with one of the young boys, Alissi, Baptiste. We've seen them on the bench, and to be fair, they did well in that Zagreb game. I always say it was just a ridiculous goal in that game, but apart from that, they didn't concede any more goals and they relaxed into the game. If I had to choose between Alissi and Baptiste, I'd probably go Alissi, if he was going to throw one of them in. And I think, in a free, if you get on a training pitch for a week and a half, play in the free, try it out, see how he gets on. Obviously he's used to playing in the 2, and it's hard for a kid to change a formation. When they're used to playing in the 2, they know when one's going to go, one ain't going to go. In a 3, it's completely different, like in-game management and when people move and don't move. But he's got to get used to it if he does get chucked in. People keep mentioning about Declan Rice dropping in at centre back for the rest of the season. No, it can't happen. You can't have one of the best defensive midfielders in the world on current form and put them into a centre back. At centre back, yep, probably still top centre back. Is he world class centre back? We don't know. But why would you sacrifice your world class player in their world class position to play them centre back? It makes no sense at all. We have to find a way that keeps Declan Rice out of centre back. There's also the argument that Alex Grau has played centre back in his career as well. What do you guys think of that one? Again, in a 2 though. I don't know. Dave Moyes has got some serious thing to do. On this one, I don't blame the transfer window or anything like that. At the start of the season, 4 centre backs: Oggy, Dawson, Zuma, and Diop were enough. It was enough, and it's unfortunate, you know, we've just been ripped to shreds defensively. But it's still, everyone that's played has done well. They really have, and you know, maybe this is the chance for an Alessi, a Baptiste, or whoever he goes for, to really stamp a claim on the team for next season. And you know, maybe, you know, if they have a good end to a season, maybe, you know, your Tarkovskis and people like that, they'll think, oh, actually, no, we don't need them. We've got a young pup here that can do a job. Sometimes, you know, this is the moment where you can, you know, make or break your career as a youngster. And a big moment for Alessi if he does get that chance. Yeah, it's unfortunate, you know, we just don't need it, you know, just there's only a few games left and a big semi-final, and it'd be, listen, I'm not being negative or anything like that, but it'd be just such a shame that we go out, if we do go out in the next couple of weeks, to Frankfurt this close just because of defensive, you know, frailties and stuff, and God forbid no more injuries. You know, we can't afford another injury now. It's so bare bones now. But yeah, that's the news, guys, really, today. Not much else out there in terms of West Ham. Obviously, we've got a week's rest now. There's a few games in the league that do slightly affect that top six, you know, the race. Hopefully, you know, a few of the results keep going our way. It just keeps us in and around that area. Obviously, the Crystal Palace result, not spoke about that one. Obviously, them losing to Chelsea was a good result for us. As much as you know, I like Crystal Palace, and it's no disrespect to their fans or anything. I've got to be a bit selfish in terms of West Ham, you know, wanting either Europa Conference or Europa League next year. Like I say, as long as we match Wolves' result between now and the end of the season, we will get that. And good on it, you know. And I'll be a little bit disappointed with Europa Conference, I'm not going to lie, after such a, you know, great run in the Europa League. But any European football is a sign of consistency, considering, you know, if we got Europa Conference, for example, with a depleted squad, and, you know, got to the, you know, deep stage of the Europa League this year, you know, you can't fault that. It's progress. It's progress. It's shame you can, you know, play the Thursday, play the Sunday, and still stay on the top ends of the table. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me know what you think with the Diop situation. Let me know, how would you solve this problem? Are you throwing a kid in? Throwing Crow in? Are you going to sacrifice Declan Rice? It's a real conundrum. But yeah, like I say, nothing confirmed yet. Remember, I did make a video about Lanzini about a month ago, where they said that he could be out for a month, and then he ended up playing the next game. So please, God, let this just be rumours, but I've got a bad feeling, a really, really bad feeling. Anyway, guys, enjoy your week. Hope you had a good Easter break. Back to reality. Come on, you irons.